Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the inaugural broadcast of Knights Hockey here on YouTube. Welcome inside the Nicholas Athletic Center on the campus of Buckingham Brown and Nichols in Cambridge, Massachusetts for a knapsack boys varsity hockey matchup tonight between the visiting Panthers of North Yarmouth Academy and the BB&N Knights. This is actually a rematch of a game that happened just before New Year's. We'll tell you about that. We're about 2.5 minutes away from getting going. And we'll get you set up for today's game. Again, thanks for joining us on Knights Hockey here on YouTube. I'm Steve Clay. And about a week ago, these two teams met. North Yarmouth has an annual tournament just before New Year's, and the Knights were up there along with, obviously, the hosts, with Roxbury Latin and with Berwick. And these two teams played on the Saturday morning of that tournament. It was a little bit of a weird start for BB&N. They stayed in their hotel in Portland overnight. They went to leave early to go get on the bus to go up to NYA. And there was a transportation issue with the bus. They wound up showing up about 20 minutes before the puck dropped, and they were down 4-0 at the end of the first period. So that was kind of a kick in the head for them. After that point, the last two periods, they actually played even with the Panthers, a 3-3 tie over the last two periods. North Yarmouth coming out with the 8-3 victory, but the Knights definitely looking more at the last couple of periods than looking back at that first period. Knights come into this game 1-10 overall. They are still looking for their first ISL Eberhart win. They'll get another chance at that tomorrow when they take on Middlesex in Concord. But tonight, this is a knapsack game, and BB&N just looking to establish some consistency. That's something that has they've played really well in spurts and have struggled at times. So they're looking to kind of even things out and play a little more consistent brand of hockey that they can definitely play. Knights will be without head coach Anthony Moshe tonight. He is away on a dealing with an extended family situation, and our best wishes go out to the Moshe family. Kason Homan will be directing the troops tonight, but he has plenty of help on that BB&N bench. So we will probably, there's a big hole where that where that game clock should be. It was working before the game, but welcome to the inaugural broadcast. So we'll try and get it working between periods for you for periods 2 and 3. But in the meantime, a little Friday night hockey for you from Cambridge. We are just about ready to go. The Knights are going to start with a line of James Ferreira on the left wing, along with senior captain Thomas Fulginiti in the middle, and Brady McCutcheon on the right wing. The D pair will be Daigo Hata and I believe it's Declan Wilkes joining him on the D. As we are underway, James Potter ties up the puck and goes for a face-off. Puck down in the corner. And now it's being worked up. Hata moves it across all the way to McCutcheon, who gets a shot off, and Aiden McCausland for the Panthers makes the save, and a quick change with the offensive zone face-off for the Knights. 17:40 left to go in the first. No score. And now it'll be the second line for the Knights. Ben Romer in the middle of this, and Alex Robbins and Hunter Barone. They win it back to the point. Wilkes able to get it deep, but taken by the Panthers and worked out. There's a steal. Barone with the backhand and the save by McCausland. Knights continue to keep it in. Much better start for BB&N in this second game. Puck back out to center ice, taken, and a quick turnaround. Robbins over, his shot goes wide. Great Perham on the D there. And now back through center ice, stood up, right just inside the blue line by Ryan Clay, and poked away at center ice by Will Fuller. Puck goes deep. Clay is back for it. Tries to leave it, but leaves it for Adrian Mendoza instead of NYA. Puck out in front, moved away, but back to the point. NYA will work it to the far side. Shot through, and James Potter with the save. And hangs onto it for the faceoff. 16:35 left to go in the first. No score. Now, off the faceoff, there's a block, and Fuller tries to work it ahead. They say it's onside. Scott Crabtree pinches in from the point, and now here's an opportunity, and a shot just wide. Believe that was Mendoza on the shot. As BB&N trying to get it out of their own zone, and they do, but they send it all the way down for an icing, so they'll have to keep their same folks on the ice. 16:01 left to go in the first. And a couple of good opportunities for both teams so far. BB&N with some good offensive zone time and pressure. Off the draw, it's into the corner, controlled by NYA, and Ferreira trying to work it away. Clay is down there. He works it to the side. Ferreira works it up. Now here comes Brady McCutcheon. Nice little deke. Gets the puck into the corner deep. Back to the point. Hata pinches, keeps it in. McCutcheon with it in the left wing corner. Hata battling for it down there. Trying to get it into the slot. And now it comes all the way back out. And it'll be picked up by Fulginiti, who stepped back when Hata moved up to play D. BB&N gets it in deep. And Robbins can't handle it. And it'll be Jan Meyer working it in for North Yarmouth. There's a flip in front and a great chance. Potter able to get the 5-hole closed just in time. Manny Carvalho, number 5, playing without a stick. And on the wraparound, we're going to have a score from North Yarmouth, as the puck was behind the net and BB&N kind of lost track of it, and it's going to be Matthias Jean for North Yarmouth with the goal, and it's 1-0 NYA. So a little bit of a scramble in their own zone for BB&N. 14:35 the time on the clock as it's Jean. Now here's Alex Robbins. Just can't handle the puck as he was breaking in after the faceoff. Chance in front for Romer. Good forecheck by BB&N, but North Yarmouth able to work it into center, and they will work it out. Panthers get a shot. Potter with the save. Cole Lambert on the far wing. Jamming. Barone is in there, and they can't quite get the puck out, and the shot from the point is over everything. Crabtree able to pick it up, and he gets it out to center ice. BB&N will try a quick change, but James Brogan Provencher will come back for NYA. BB&N clears. And now it's back in. Now here's a chance for Hata. Hata with some speed. Hata coming down the left wing side. The shot and the save by Aiden McCausland. Back out to center ice. The Panthers attack again. Shot in front. And it comes right back out in front as a giveaway by BB&N in their own zone. Back to the point. This one's in on Potter. He's able to see it and turn it aside. But again, the Knights cannot clear. And now it bounces off of Alex Mosen's stick. And James Dornberg's pass is intercepted. And the shot and the score. And that is sort of BB&N's season in a nutshell. They cannot get it out of their own zone. And then the puck winds up in their own net. I believe that's going to be Ethan Brochu for NYA with the goal to make it 2-0 NYA. 12:44 left to go in the first period. Off the faceoff, it's back into BB&N's zone. Knights with it. And Panthers have come out buzzing once again in this game. Try for the give and go, and Knights again cannot work it out of their zone. There's a shot that's turned away by Potter. Now this comes around. Ferreira manages to get it out. Forecheck by McCutcheon, but it's turned around the other way. Ryan Clay with the check in the corner. Bodies down all over the place, and BB&N just going to ice it. 11:50 left to go. And believe it looks like Ryan Clay lost a blade. Lost, or hopefully it just came out for him. And they can put it back in. 11:50 left to go here in the first. 2-0 NYA with the advantage. They win the faceoff and buzz around the net, but can't get it home there. Now it's back to the point. This is Matthew Brown. Gets it to the left point. Shot skitters wide from Katsoulis. Wilkes able to get it around, but not out, which is becoming a bit of a theme. Romer comes over, tries to free the puck, but again, good positioning by NYA to stop that. Hunter Barone with a big hit. There's a shot from the point, blockered away by Potter. And again, long zone time, and finally Knights able to work it out. And there's a turnover. Chance for Barone. He shoots it just wide. I think it might have tipped off of McCausland's glove. Now Fuller takes over. His shot is seen all the way by McCausland, who hangs onto it for the faceoff. 10:35 left to go in the first. Still 2-0 NYA. Puck is won by BB&N, but skitters back out to center ice. And this is Sako Jakalainen, number 20 for North Yarmouth. They get it out and get it into the BB&N zone, but it is offside, so faceoff will come back out outside of the blue line. Goals for NYA by Matthias Jean and Ethan Broshu have the Panthers up to a 2-0 lead as BB&N trying to get it out. A couple of overskates, and now Will Fuller's able to get it. Looking for Noah Rosado on the far sideline, but can't connect. Cortez Hayworth keeps it in at the left point, but NYA able to get it down, and the bullet pass across from Scott Crabtree wound up being an NYA chance, but turned away. Now NYA with it again. This is Leclerc. Gabriel Leclerc gets it in deep. And now there's a steal. This is Mendoza looking for the trailer, and they can't connect. It just goes across the crease. Puck down in deep. And chance for the top line, but cannot get anywhere with it. Worked back in by Kane Levy, and BB&N is able to just ice it. That's all they can do at this point. 9 minutes left to go in the first, exactly halfway through the first period of play. And 2-0 the NYA advantage. And since that first little barrage, it's been better for BB&N. James Potter's had to make a couple great saves. On the draw, it's won by the Panthers. Mendoza gets it back to the point. There's a shot and a nice blocker save. That shot was from Dylan Coleman. Another one from the other point, and Potter is again up to the task. Stands tall on that one as well. Just a lot of shots here in this first period. NYA tries to get the puck in. Now Hata tries to work with it. Daigo Hata chases it down into the corner. Nice little move to pick the puck up. Tries to get it out in front. The shot and the great save by Aiden McCausland there. Good opportunity, as that was Hunter Barone moving in with the opportunity. Barone had an outstanding first season for BB&N. He is only an 8th grader. Ryan Clay is back out after the skate repair. He'll be with Manny Carvalho as Panthers work it out. This is Matthew Powers, able to get around a couple of players, bring it into the zone, get it back to the point. They'll get it down deep. Clay will cycle it around. Robbins can't clear it. It comes in on Potter, but softly, and the sophomore from Arlington is able to cover it up and make the save. 7:53 left to go in the first period. Crabtree and Rosado back out on defense for BB&N, and it's the Fuller, Mosen, Hayworth line now. Puck in front, and BB&N can't quite clear it. Good forechecking by NYA, and now Romer trying to get it. Now just chops it deep into the zone. It'll be Alex Robbins who's the only forechecker while BB&N changes behind him. Robbins able to get it in deep. Takes a shoulder from Curtis Brown for his troubles. And now quickly down the line comes Matthew Brown down the right wing. Turns to his forehand. Gets a shot off on James Potter. And Potter is square to the shot. 7:01 left to go in the first. And still the 2-0 advantage for North Yarmouth. Will Fuller wins the draw to the boards, and Alex Mosen able to get it ahead. If Fuller can retrieve it, going against Jack Bave, back to the point that hops over Daigo Hata's stick. He'll work it back. Fuller picks it up, gets it over the line, but Panthers able to clear. 2-on-3 rush here. Meyer takes it deep, tries to just flip it in front and hope for something good to happen. It did not. Now Will Fuller picks it up at center ice, looking to try and get his shot up, but he's 1-on-2. And that's going to be a tough call. This one's all the way down. It's not going to quite make it for an icing. Manny Carvalho gets hit behind the net, and NYA cycles it in that corner, but big hit to rile up the home BB&N crowd. There's a shot and a score as the puck came out in front with a good opportunity for Gabriel Leclerc, and he just tucked it in between the elbow and the body of Potter, and it's 3-0. Leclerc with the goal, 5:47 left to go. And again, a lot of these situations for opportunities for NYA have been happening with their forecheck combined with BB&N's struggles to clear their own zone. And this one is out to center ice, chased by Ben Romer. But NYA able to get it out. This is Mendoza. Able to get around, get the puck into the middle, and a backhanded shot, not with a lot of effort on it, but that was pretty impressive to get a shot off nonetheless. Ben Romer comes the other way, has it blocked, gets his own rebound, tries to hit Barone. Romer again with a turnaround, and McCausland, I believe, got a piece of that. And now NYA will just bring it right straight out of their own zone. Again, this is Adrian Mendoza. Shot just off the pad as James Potter had to extend that right pad to make the save. Now Fuller will carry it out of his own zone. Tries to go around the D. Puck hops over Declan Wilkes' stick. And 3-on-2 opportunity. And pass to the trailer. And somehow that pinballed around in the crease. And James Potter was able to get a glove on it to tie it up with 4:12 left to go in the first period. Goals for NYA by Jean, Brochu, and Leclerc have the Panthers out to a 3-0 lead, and good save by Potter there as NYA with a lot of puck possession in this first period. Long stretch pass across, trying to get to Brady McCutcheon. can't quite get anywhere with it. James Ferreira on the forecheck. And now there's a chance. Fulginiti trying to get a shot off, but now quickly the other way. This is Hugo Daniel for NYA. He finds the trailer. Shot saved by Potter. There's a shot that doesn't get all the way through. I believe Carvalho got a piece of that and just flipped out to center ice. 3:15 left to go in the first. NYA clears it in. Rosado will get it around to Crabtree. NYA can't get it out. Shot, believe it hit a body going through. But another chance now, and that is a save. Shot from the point by Sako Jakalainen. And the save made by Potter. 2:55 left to go. And James Potter fixing his mask. Face-off is a really good chance for NYA right from our vantage point, and Potter with the great save. That only took a few seconds off the clock. NYA wins the draw back to the point, but here's a chance. Here comes Hata. Could be a 3-on-1. Daigo Hata with the shot, and Aiden McCausland with the glove save. Hata moved with speed through the zone and was able to get a shot off. And McCausland was quick with that glove hand. Off the draw now, Barone fighting for it in the corner. Hata pinches in, but the Panthers able to work it out. They toss it in deep. Hata chasing it along with LeClaire. NYA able to get it. Back to the point. The shot. Nice block by Clay. And now Clay is going to get it in deep and move up and take it in the corner against Gray Perham. Tries to get it out front. But NYA takes it over. As circling all the way through is Cole Lambert. There's a shot that's blocked at the point. NYA keeps it alive in the zone, though. Puck down in deep. Battles all around and still back to the point, still kept in. There's a one-timer that just off the pad of Potter. That was Matthew Brown. And behind the play, we've got a whistle. And we're going to have, at one point, thought it was going to be matching, but might not be, but it is Alex Robbins and Gabriel Leclerc going to the box. And with 1:16 left to go in the first period, teams will skate 4-on-4. 2 minutes apiece. Off the draw, it's won back by North Yarmouth. Coleman will have to chase it back. He's with Gray Perham on the back end. And now coming through with speed, but offside, Kane Levy. But on the near side, Adrian Mendoza was just offside. And now Knights will change it up. 54 seconds left to go in the period, 1:39 left to go on the Miners. Off the draw, it is one down by NYA. They come back in. Again, the 4-on-4, the shot right into the BB&N crest of James Potter in goal. Potter's faced a lot of shots in this first period, and he's made some very good saves. 3 of them have snuck by, and that is the Panthers' difference at this point. There's a chance, and I believe Potter was able to get it, and now we've got some extreme pushing and shoving because they did blow the whistle, and we'll see if there's going to be a matching situation. They've got Daigo Hata going to the box for BB&N. The whistle blew, and Hugo Daniel for NYA was digging around in there, and the Knights took an exception to that. And we are going to play on without a matching penalty. So it'll be 4-on-3 for 1 minute and 20 seconds, but only 33 of those are going to be in the end of the period as McCutcheon wins or gets the draw and is able to clear it all the way down. 4-on-3, so lots of skating room for NYA. Ben Romer trying to harass Perham. And now it's back to the point for Coleman. Romer with the good forecheck, just trying to tie up for the rest of the period. But the puck pops loose. And as the period expires, the shot goes in by Hugo Daniel. And they're going to let, I believe they're going to let that stand. Both teams came off the bench, but I'm going to have to play. No, they're not going to have to play one more second. They don't have to do anything they want because they're the refs and they're in charge. So we're going to give Hugo Daniel the credit for the goal. BB&N fans are upset, feeling he should have been in the penalty box, but it was not to be, and NYA with the additional goal right before the end of the period, literally as the period is expiring, and that gives them the 4-0 lead at the end of the first period. So late bus or no late bus, it's a lot like the last meeting between these two teams. It's 4-1 NYA after the first period. We're going to take a break for the intermission here on Knights Hockey here on YouTube, and we'll be back with the second period after this. welcome back for the second period of action here on BB&N Boys Varsity Hockey here on YouTube. Not the first period that they wanted, but the Knights going to try and come back here in the second as we are underway with the North Yarmouth Academy Panthers going from right to left in front of our vantage point in their road whites, and BB&N in their home blues with the gold numbers and trim. Ben Romer with the puck through center ice. Gets a shot off just over the net. Hada with it. He'll get it down deep. Back now. And BB&N no longer on the penalty kill, but still the 4-on-4 situation for another couple of seconds. Romer takes it back over. Had Hada briefly with him. Both players out of the box. Teams back at full strength. Noah Rosado chases it behind his own net. He'll start the puck up. Can't clear the zone. And the shot and the score. 16:56 left to go in the period. And right off the bat, it's another goal for North Yarmouth. This one, James Brogan Provencher. 16:56 left to go in the second. That is 5-0 North Yarmouth. So just about at the same place they were up in North Yarmouth, trailing 5-0. They did at that point manage to come back a little bit. Now here's McCutcheon. Sends it just wide. And now NYA having a little trouble trying to clear their own zone. Puck comes out. Clay will play it across for BB&N, and Declan Wilkes plays it in deep. Fuller chases it in the corner. Barone with the forecheck. Manny Carvalho tries to come down. Rosado keeps it in briefly, and now it's flipped out. And this one's going to be icing as Gabriel Leclerc not able to make contact with it for North Yarmouth. Leclerc, one of the goal scorers. 5 goals for NYA, 5 different goal scorers for the Panthers. North Yarmouth came into this game with a 5-6-4 record. And they hold the exact same 5-0 lead over BB&N that they did in their first meeting of the year. Now there's a steal and a chance in the middle for Robbins. His shot goes just wide, and now the Panthers able to clear it out. But while the Panthers are changing behind them, can't really get anywhere. And then there's a big collision with Carvalho. Carvalho and Leclerc. And on the far side now, we've got a penalty called as BB&N trying to get out of their own zone. It's going to be a trip on NYA. It will send Leclerc to the box, and it will put BB&N on their power play for the first time tonight. It'll be Barone, Fulginiti in the middle, Noah Rosado up front with Hada and Romer playing the points. And North Yarmouth able to win the puck and get it all the way down in on Potter, and Potter ties it up for the faceoff. 15:04 left to go in the second period. North Yarmouth with an early goal to stretch their lead to 5-0. And now they're holding the puck. Now here comes BB&N with some speed. It's Hada. Far point, Fulginiti with the shot. Don't know if that was tipped wide or just went wide. Barone back to Fulginiti. Over to Romer. Romer down to Hada. Back up to Romer. Just manages to keep it in. Fulginiti over to Hada, who the one-timer just goes wide. And now here's an opportunity. Daniel has to chase it all the way down in the corner. Otherwise, he would have had a breakaway. Thought about maybe trying to set up the Michigan, it looked like. But now they are at BB&N's able to get back control of it. Still 51 seconds left to go on the power play. BB&N is offside, and there's a long pass. Mendoza with the shot and the save by Potter. Now Carvalho with the puck. Can't get the shot through the defenseman. And NYA will chase it back down. And there's a chance right out in front. And Potter with the big save. And a shot and a save on the rush. That was Alex Robbins with the shot. And Aiden McCausland with the save for NYA. 15 seconds left to go on the BB&N power play. And NYA's penalty kill has been good. They've had a couple of shots themselves on this power play. Now it's kept in at the line. Fuller gets it down. McCutcheon back to Fuller. To the point. Shot over the net by Crabtree. Robbins able to keep it in. Great no-look pass. Shot out in front and the save. Pass came across to Fuller. He made the shot with, believe it was Robbins on the doorstep. McCutcheon was there too. The penalty has expired. And we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Barone takes the face-off, and NYA able to get it out of the zone. Chased down by Dornberg, and he's able to get it back into the NYA zone. But the Panthers clear it. Puck now in the BB&N end. Knights able to just get it out. Alex Mosen able to kick it ahead to Cortez Hayworth, who gets it in deep. Chased into the corner. Wrap around attempt. There's a shot and a save. Noah Rosado with a quick wrist shot going for the high corner, and Aiden McCausland making the save for NYA. 12:20 left to go in the second. Puck is kept in at the blue line by Wilkes. Now it comes all the way down. No icing. Clay giving chase for it. Able to get it around, but they can't get it out. Wilkes able to get a stick on the shot that comes through. Behind the net. BB&N still can't work it out. Shot hits a body going through. And on the rebound, couple of chances. Clay able to get a stick on it, I believe on the other side Wilkes did. Now Hada trying to go far pad, I think, for a rebound. Puck just slipped off his stick. Yeah, now it's down in deep as BB&N forechecks. But the Knights able to get it, and Clay with the hit. And immediately the whistle blows on the hit as Clay moved around to try and keep the puck in the zone. He went to separate the player from the puck and wound up separating himself from the ice for 2 minutes. So BB&N back on the penalty kill with 11:21 left to go in the first. Thomas Fulginiti skates out to join the penalty killers. NYA wins the draw. This is Coleman with the shot and a juicy rebound, but it just slips away from the NYA defender. Now here's an opportunity for BB&N. Carvalho carrying it. And the shot and a save, and we're going to have a matching penalty. It's going to even things up at 4-on-4 as Carvalho, I believe, was tripped as he was trying to enter the zone. Managed to stay on his feet and get a shot off. But Gray Perham going to the bench for the penalty bench for NYA. So the two teams will skate 4 aside for 1:35. Rosado with the shot. Good opportunity for a rebound. And now quickly the other way. Here's an opportunity. Mendoza trying to get around Crabtree, but Crabtree stands him up. Now back in front, and BB&N finally able to get it out. 2-on-1, Hada and Rosado. Hada just has it bounce off his stick a little bit. Now it's poked away. Hada will chase it back. Get away from the NYA player, but NYA takes over control at center ice. Chance in front. I believe that hit a body. But now a tough angle shot and a good save by Potter. 32 seconds left on the 4-on-4. There's a chance there for Hugo Daniel, but he couldn't make it all the way through. Now back to the point. Shot and a save by Potter. NYA again buzzing. As they circle it around. This is Brochu. Down in the corner to Daniel. Now BB&N is back on a power play for 19 seconds. And the shot from the point is hung on to by Potter. That was Brogan Provencher with the shot for NYA. So 15 seconds left on the BB&N power play. 9:10 left to go in the second period. And NYA still with the 5-0 lead. Off the draw, it's won by BB&N. And Fulginiti tries to work it out, but can't. And there's the long clear. And that is the end of the brief power play for BB&N. Panthers try and re-enter. They do. Puck in the middle. Robbins able to just get it out. And Carvalho gets it deep. McCutcheon chases it on the far side. Makes a nice play behind the net, but can't get control of the puck. Robbins is there. Backhander by Brady McCutcheon is once again grabbed by Aiden McCausland. 8:18 left to go. teams will change up. This is part of a two-game weekend swing for North Yarmouth in the Boston area. They'll play at Roxbury Latin tomorrow afternoon. So a little junket for the Panthers. There's a diving play by Rosado. And it gets BB&N going the other way. Cortez gives it back to Ferreira, and he just couldn't finish what was a really nifty 2-on-1. Fuller again, back. Rosado with the shot that got tipped wide. Another chance as the puck squirts in front. And out of nowhere, McCutcheon comes in, circles. Shot is tipped away by McCausland. Shot by Fuller hits a body before it gets all the way through, but good forecheck again by BB&N, and now NYA finally able to get it out. Dornberg will play it over to Clay. Clay gets it up, and they tip it in. Dornberg keeps it in, but just, and NYA will dump it in. Potter stops it. Clay around to McCutcheon. McCutcheon will bounce it out. Romer almost catches up with it. And NYA plays it in again. Clay to McCutcheon. McCutcheon can't connect with Romer. And this one's bounced back in and held onto. And a little bit of pushing afterwards as BB&N felt that Matthias Jean came in with a little spray on Potter. Ryan Clay didn't particularly appreciate that, but nothing comes of it. Fulginiti takes the draw against Curtis Brown, and here's an opportunity. Fuller just has his stick lifted. He had the speed, and puck comes back in. Carvalho circles his net, works it all the way out. Fuller, it's at his feet. He's able to just pick it up, gets it back. Carvalho with the shot goes wide. Crabtree's able to keep it in at the point. Hada chases it behind the net. Now it comes back out. Carvalho along the far side boards. It's Fulginiti. Fulginiti turns, shoots, and save is made by Aiden McCausland, who saw that one all the way. 5:46 left to go in the second. A goal a minute and 4 seconds into this period for NYA, but that's been all. Since then, the Knights have been able to stop the bleeding. And off the turnover, there's a shot and a save. Loose puck. I believe that was Mosen, Alex Mosen on the shot. Barone circles around, back to the point. Dornberg keeps it in. Puck comes out. Mosen keeps it alive in the zone for a minute. Now a breakout for NYA. It's stopped nicely by the Knights defense. And Potter able to tie the puck up for a whistle. 5:03 left to go in the second. Draw will be Brogan Provencher against Romer, and still sitting in the circle. And now Ryan Clay will break it out for BB&N. Hits Hada. Hada with the shot and the save. But sort of the old field position game turn a defensive zone faceoff into an offensive zone faceoff for the Knights. Romer will take it. He is flanked by Hada and Robbins. Puck now is worked out by NYA. Flip it in deep. Puck goes right in front. Panthers can't connect. NYA gets it back to the point. Just flips over Jacqueline's stick. And now here's a chance. Shot just over the net by Robbins. Clay keeps it in at the point. In front, Romer trying to fight for it. And I believe we're going to have an interference penalty. Nope. Looked like that was the interference signal, but it was just a whistle to tie things up with 4:09 left to go. Puck is flipped out to center ice. Panthers give chase. Carvalho is back to get it. He'll work it quickly across, and it makes its way over to Hada. Hada with the shot and the save by McCausland, who's been squared to a lot tonight. Aiden McCausland, the senior for NYA. Very tall and very fundamentally sound. Fulginiti wins the puck over to the side. Now back out to center ice, where Crabtree will work it back in. Crabtree with the shot. That one's just wide. Long rebound, though, and Carvalho's going to have to come all the way back to get it. Puck behind the net. Fuller picks it up. Tries to get it out, and now it is out to center ice. Brady McCutcheon will bring it over. Tries to use a screen. Puck out in front. Now possible trouble, but shot, and that is just. Don't know if that hit the post, as Hugo Daniel was able to get around and get a good shot off. 3:04 left to go in the second. Dornberg in the corner with Barone. BB&N gets it to the blue line, but can't get it out. Now it's tipped away. Cortez tries the sauce. And there's a shot by Rosado that's over the net. Dornberg keeps it in at the point. Gets it in deep, and that one hops over. Dornberg stick. Rosado is back for it. NYA will have to clear the line. They do. Good shot and a blocker save. That was Curtis Brown with the shot. Now back at the point. That one hits some bodies going through, and kind of a crazy bounce in front, but it stays out of the net. And now quickly the other way. The shot just goes wide. I believe that was Robbins. Alex Robbins goes back into the corner to try and pick it up again. BB&N comes out with it. Hada's out in front, but they can't get it to him. Hada now with it. Backhander by Robbins. Saved by McCausland. Now here's a chance. Clay with the block into the corner. Now Hada coming with it the other way. McCausland, a nice blocker save. Rebound chance. And now NYA able to work it out. Mendoza trying to go around Wilkes, drops it. Taken over by Fuller, but as he tried to chip it away, it took a weird bounce off the backboards, bounced out to Potter, and James Potter had to cover it up. 51 seconds left to go in the second. Other than the letdown about a minute in, it's been a better period for BB&N. Only the one goal given up and then nothing since then. BB&N chases it, and NYA is going to break it out. This is Brochu. Brochu trying to go right through the middle of the defense, leaves it a point-blank shot for Adrian Mendoza, and a great save by Potter. There's another shot that can't quite go all the way through, and now Carvalho picks one up. He'll take it into the NYA zone. Shot is blocked, but Carvalho able to get his rebound. 3 seconds left. And that is going to do it for the second period of play. So a better last 16 minutes and 56 seconds, but an early goal given up by the Knights leads to the 5-0 lead that NYA enjoys after 2 periods of play. We're going to take a break for the second intermission. We'll be back with third period action after the intermission. Welcome back inside the Nicholas Athletic Center for third period action between BB&N and North Yarmouth Academy here on a Friday night knapsack tilt. Glad you could join us on Knights Hockey here on YouTube. I'm Steve Clay, and it was a better end to the second period for BB&N, but in the first minute they did give up the fifth goal of the game, and they have not yet been able to put anything past Aiden McCausland. Now, here's a chance. Romer and the redirect. Hada with the redirect for the goal, and it is 5-1. 17:39 left to go in the third, so just 21 seconds in. And I think we froze for a minute here, so and right. Are you recording? Yeah. Are you recording? Are you recording? Okay. Lost video momentarily, but it's a second goal. And so quickly it is. That's the kind of start to the third period that they wanted, and it's 5-2 now. BB&N. Hang with us for just a sec while we try and get our video back. Potter making a save off the All right, sorry for the boy, that was a really poorly timed video outage there for you, as two quick goals and now a two-man advantage for BB&N as they try and get this to 5-3. Hada at the top, and BB&N will have to bring it back out. Two goals in the span of about 10 seconds for BB&N. Now Romer with it. His tough angle shot comes all the way back down. Still 1 minute and 2 left on the 5-on-3 as here comes Hada. with speed, leaves it back in front and has a score. Believe that was Noah Rosado on the goal as they take advantage of the 5-on-3 as Rosado from Daigo Hata. Hata made the rush, and Noah Rosado able to put it home for BB&N. So now it is 5-3, and still a power play. They haven't taken the first power play off the scoreboard, but it is a 5-on-4 now. Here comes Romer. Romer's going to get it deep. Rosado chases after it, tries to leave it back for Romer. And now pass comes all the way out. 2-on-1 opportunity. And the pass across, and a great diving play made by James Potter to keep this a 5-3 game on the shorthanded 2-on-1. Still 17 seconds left on the remaining NYA penalty. That was to Matthew Katsoulis. And trying to figure some stuff out at the scorer's table. But it is still 5-on-4. BB&N. 2 quick goals and then a power play goal, all within about the first 4 minutes. And that's cut it to 5-3. So they took the wrong penalty off the scoreboard, I believe. So there's still 20 seconds left on the longest serving penalty, which is actually the Kane Levy of NYA. So one more rush on the power play here for BB&N as it comes across. Robbins can't get it deep. And NYA able to work it back out. Nicely stood up by Scotty Crabtree as puck comes all the way down. No icing, though. There's a rush by Perham. He gets it back to LeClaire, and that shot is deflected and goes into the stands. So NYA has the 5-on-3, manages to mostly get through it, but BB&N does get their third goal of the period and is pulled to within 2. Ben Romer will take the faceoff for BB&N. Behind the play, behind the net, it's tipped away. Noah Rosado gets it out, and Daigo Hata is able to get it into the zone. Now coming the other way, here's an opportunity, the shot and the save. Jacob Kolaluka for NYA had a chance all alone down the right wing line. Paul Marshall off the draw tries to walk right in, but Crabtree with nice defense. Shot comes through, saved by Potter. Romer trying to get the puck in the corner. Comes back out in front. Shot is worked away. Kept in at the point, and now a chance for Hada, who intercepts the clear and then gets knocked off the puck. There's a long stretch pass. Crabtree with the nice D. And Romer comes back to take care of clearing the puck out. Chance through center. Puck flipped out in front, but nobody there, and Carvalho will take it. For BB&N, he gets it in deep. Chance out in front. Just goes wide. Perham can't clear it out for NYA. And we've got a penalty, got a hold behind the play. And that is going to put BB&N on the power play again. 13:10 left to go in the third. It'll be Perham to the box. And that will give the Knights another chance at it. It'll be Fulginiti, Barone, and Rosado. Hada at one point, Ben Romer at the other. Romer's shot just goes wide. Back. Now Romer again into the bumper. The shot. Somehow McCausland got a piece of that. And now it's cleared all the way down. And Potter will get it out of trouble, but good forecheck there by Daniel. Shot from the point. Potter just able to get a stick on it. And now with a minute 16 left to go on the power play, BB&N will regroup. Romer can't connect, and the puck comes all the way back down in, where it's taken over by Leclerc. Tricky out in front. Hada trying to work it through. And now with 49 seconds left to go, BB&N going to change the power play out a little bit. Romer will just control it ahead to Fuller. Fuller with the shot. Tough angle. Doesn't go. Puck back. And now it's going to be cleared out by NYA. 25 seconds left to go on the power play. Crabtree circles it back to Alex Robbins. Robbins works it up. Finds Crabtree on the right side. Crabtree tries to get it back into the middle. McCutcheon can't control it. And Brochu is going to clear it. And the penalty is up. 11 minutes left to go in the third. BB&N trailed 5-0 at the start of the third period. Scored 3 quick goals to bring it back to 5-3. Now there's a chance. Rosado behind the net. Has it taken away. Looking for Fuller in the slot. Will Fuller turns it in deep. Tries to get it over. McCutcheon in front. Puck just sitting there, but Aiden McCausland is able to cover it up. And this third period, definitely a better start. Better period overall for BB&N than either of the first two were. Puck is worked out. Ryan Clay will slap it back in for the Knights. Good forecheck. It'll be cycled down deep by Hayworth. Puck played down by Crabtree. Daniel trying to get around Clay. Shot goes wide. Kept in at the point. Puck out in front. And now Ferreira will flip it in, and wholesale change. Except for Hunter Barone, who will stay on the forecheck. NYA. And the shot from Gray Perham just finds a corner as Potter went to play it with the blocker. And somehow it got past the blocker and was a goal for Perham. So 6-3. 9:24 left to go. As 6 goals now by 6 different scorers for NYA. As Gray Perham gets on the scoring tally. Chance out in front, but NYA able to work it away. Carvalho chases it back behind his own net. He'll stop and go the other way. And now able to get it to Robbins. And the clear is kicked back in. Robbins can't get it up
Get back!
any further. And now is a chance. Down low, Lambert for NYA. Back out in the middle. Now here's Hada with it. Hada has Romer. Gives it to Romer. Back to Hada. Shot just misses. Puck is back out to the BB&N zone. Clay able to just get it out of the zone. They got lucky because it hit a skate and it could have been too many men. They didn't call it. Now here's Fuller. Will Fuller brings it in the zone. Tries to stop. But can't keep control of the puck. And now NYA coming the other way. Bouncing puck in on net, but can't make it all the way through to Potter. Now McCutcheon will take it. Shoots it just wide. Another shot toward the net. And cleared back out. Fulginini will pick it up, get it to Carvalho. Tipped ahead by McCutcheon. And this time it'll come back the other way, but NYA will get it deep. McCutcheon, 3 chances at it, does manage to get it out of the zone. And now pressure from BB&N. McCutcheon trying to get it over to Ferreira. Just can't quite connect. Some good opportunities for BB&N in this third period. They did cut the lead briefly to 5-3. There's a big hit by Hugo Daniel, who's a big boy. Now Cortez Hayworth trying to do a drag move, but can't get it through the defender. Robbins plays it ahead. Alex Robbins just had his shot affected at the last minute. Barone tries to get at it, but it'll come all the way back down into the BB&N end. Crabtree will play it to Declan Wilkes. Wilkes tries to connect, but cannot, and that's going to be an icing on the Knights. 6:05 left to go in the third. 6-3 NYA. BB&N with the 2 goals right at the beginning of the third period, and then a third one on the 5-on-3. Off the draw, it squirts away to Alex Robbins. But he can't get it out. Now here's another chance. Hada with it. Hada gets away. Gets it over. Robbins tripped. No call. Hada with it. Tries to feed Robbins in the middle. Can't connect with him. And the puck comes back in. Stopped by Potter. Clay picks it up. He'll whip it back around, but nobody there. Play in front. Good D as Brogan Provencher with a chance. But Clay was right there. And now the puck back out to center ice. NYA gets it back up again. Brochu. And taken away by Carvalho. Carvalho with some speed. Tries to work it through the feet of LeClaire, but can't. 4:46 left to go in this one. And it's cleared down in by Brochu. Puck bounces after a couple of misplays. Bounces right to Hugo Daniel with a good opportunity, but couldn't finish it. Now all the way down, here's Brady McCutcheon. Trying to work his way into the middle. Fuller with the backhander, and the rebound and the score! It's Noah Rosado's second. And it is 6-4 with 4:13 left to go. And a spark here in the third period. Two goals in a row for Noah Rosado for BB&N. And now it is 6-4 with 4 minutes left to play. Robbins takes it off the face-off. Gets it down low. Now BB&N playing with some juice. Puck out in front, just sitting there. And McCausland able to grab it and hang on. So a third period in which we've seen BB&N outscore NYA 4-1. And good D by Declan Wilkes, tying up Cole Lambert. Romer tries to get it out, gets it to Hada. Hada will just get it deep. Romer will chase it, and the rest of the BB&N team will change behind him. Romer with a hit on the forecheck, but NYA able to get it out to center ice. Lambert trying to get it past everybody, comes just outside the zone and will be sent back in, picked up by Carvalho. Carvalho looking to connect with Rosado, but Brogan Provencher breaks it up. But this one is iced, and that will give BB&N an offensive zone face-off with 3 minutes left to go. They're going to bring out Hada, Romer, and Robbins. And NYA manages to work it out after the faceoff. Pass in front, couple of good sticks in the passing lanes. But BB&N still can't clear it out. And there's a shot. That one's blocked as it tries to come through. But NYA still with possession of it. Shot from the point, wide of the net. Now NYA holding possession, Down to 2:17 left to go. Shot hits the post, rebound, and another rebound, both saved by Potter. And now we've got some tempers boiling over as it's Kane Levy was upset.
Back away. Back away.
And we're almost certainly going to have penalties out of this.
Back away. Jesus Christ.
2:08 left to go. And been a lot of yapping. And Crabtree's gone. And Levy is gone. And that looks to be the extent of it.
34 is even worse.
2:08 left to go. Definitely a frustrating third period for NYA, absolutely, as they, if they expected BB&N to roll over and play dead in the third, that was not the case. And there's certainly a boisterous home crowd here on a Pack the Knack Friday night. And to think, really in any situation, that you can take liberties after the whistle just doesn't happen. So they put a 5-minute major up for Crabtree and a 5-minute major up for Kane Levy. And that's going to be the extent of it. 5 minutes and they're both out, and we're going to play on. BB&N bench doesn't seem to be happy with it, but we play 4-on-4 for the end of, at least through the end of regulation. Romer, Robbins, Rosado, and Hata for the Knights. And Hata with it. He'll get it over to Rosado. Rosado gets past, gets it in the middle, and a chance and a save by McCausland. That was Robbins with a grade A chance. And now NYA hit the post, puck in front, and Potter able to make the save on the rebound as the initial puck hit the post. Then Ethan Brochu and nobody from NYA able to put that behind Potter. Potter didn't know where it was for a minute. He heard it hit the pipe. Now NYA wins the draw, controls in the offensive zone. Shot is blocked. Pass over, gets BB&N chasing a little bit.
Puck.
NYA doing exactly what they want with it, which is running time down. Coming up on a minute now. Now, Fulginiti able to turn it over. Looking ahead for Brady McCutcheon. Can't get to him, but now it's incumbent on them keeping it in. BB&N had 5 players on. Shot and a save. So definitely was confused there. I thought we started playing 4-on-4, but apparently BB&N has a power play. Did not realize that from the way they put the penalties on the board, but it's a 5 on. Oh, sorry, goalie is out. Sorry. Potter is out, so that explains the 5-on-4. Sorry, my bad. A lot of things have gone on today. So, meanwhile, Manny Carvalho, that last play, had a great opportunity. And now the puck is cleared all the way down in. Hada will pick it up. Only 15 seconds left to go. Hada gets 2 guys behind him. Brings it up by himself. The shot, pad save by McCausland. Rebound is hanging there, and that's going to be it. So a valiant comeback in the third for BB&N as they outscore NYA 4-1 in the third period. But they come up on the short side. Too many goals too early, and maybe too much of that lack of urgency at the end, at the beginning. The urgency was absolutely there in the third. And again, hopefully for BB&N, they can take that into tomorrow's Eberhart matchup against Middlesex. So we thank you for joining us tonight on our inaugural run here on Knights Hockey on BB&N. We're sorry we had a brief video dropout at a extremely inopportune time with a couple of BB&N goals, but see if we can fish that off the camera and get that back restored for you. So I want to thank Brett Riley for running our camera tonight, and that is going to do it for us. Once again, the final score: North Yarmouth Academy 6 and BB&N 4. We thank you once again for watching, and have a good night.